5, 4, 3, 2. We are live. What's up, you guys? This is Underdone Toast coming at live, episode 77 of Road to 2000 ELO in chess. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. I eating a delicious pot pie as I play, so forgive my munching. But I just got home, starving, and this is some good stuff. Haven't really had the chance to practice it all today so far. Played like a few puzzles right before this, but let's hope that we're ready. Okay, we're going to go with the Roy Lopez. He plays this variation, whatever it's called. I believe we're supposed to take here. And then maybe we'll just keep it simple and move our knight up. Seemed to make the most sense to me. Popeye is so good. Okay, he is hanging a pawn. We can't take that if we like. Although he'd probably just move his queen in. So let's go and take it. Let's go and take it. If he takes, then we'll take. Actually, we'll probably have to take with this pawn because I don't want him to take my queen. Gotta make sure we can castle, people. Gotta make sure we can castle. Yep, so now he's going to go for our pawn. So where do we want to go? He'll take back. Probably have to block with the queen. It's probably best to just defend the knight here. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just defend the knight. And then if he takes, we'll just bring in our queen. See what happens. Okay, we can get. Well, no, we can't go there. Probably. Let's see. Thinking either E3 or E2 or F3. This might give me a chance to attack this pawn later. Plus, I need to defend this pawn, so that makes the most sense. He might move. No, he can't move there. Yeah, he's in a little bit of a tough spot now with that knight, so I think that was the best decision for us. That was good. Mom says I'm smart. Are you actually good at chess, or are you just good at talking during chess? Yeah, I like talking. I enjoy giving you guys sorry. I enjoy giving you guys commentary and entertainment. I kind of hope you enjoy it. So, I mean, I'm not the best commentator, but garlic bread is life. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized Magnus Carlsens or one Magnus-sized duck? Ooh. Probably the duck. I'm a little scared of fighting 100 of anything, to be honest with you. Like, even if they're ants, like, they're going to get all over the place. They're going to outnumber you, I think. Okay, we're able to take the rook here, so we're off to a good start. Oh, ooh, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the problem is if I move over, then he'll just move his rook over. Dang it. Thought we had a good play there. We're up by a pawn, but that's not enough. I'm thinking we just move back. Let's just do that. Maybe we'll look out for any chances for a fork here. So he can't castle at the moment, so he's probably going to bring out his bishop. Not sure where he's going to go, though. Doesn't really have any good spots. He might just have to go here. We'll see. And then we'll probably just castle kingside and call that good. I think we're off to a pretty good start here. What do you guys think? Okay, that's not a problem. Probably G3. I want to stay on light squares. Let's go G3 so that way we have an opportunity to take this pawn in the future. Not very proud of my double stack pawns over here, but he has double stack too. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Should be good. Snacrifice says, can you explain en passant using only cat metaphors? That's a great question, actually. You know, I don't really think about that too often. I guess we just block here, but let me make sure there's no better moves. Yeah, let's just go ahead and block. And then still prepare to castle. So en passant using cat metaphors. So let's say that he had a black squared bishop right here. And I decided to, or sorry, a black cat. Let's say I had a black cat right here. And I had my white cat here on A2. And I decided, hey, I don't really want to deal with that black cat. He's bad luck. You know, I'm going to dodge him if I'm able to. So what I do is I decided to move forward 2 spaces using my white cat, saying, see ya, chump. I'm going to dodge you. I'm going to avoid you. But the black cat has something pretty cool up his little fluffy sleeve. It's called en passant. If I were to move here using my 2 spaces with a pawn, he can actually take my pawn. And he'd be landing right here on A3. It's a very strange thing. Sorry, not the pawn, the cat. He'd be taking the cat. Very strange thing, but it is in the rules. So, yeah. There you have it. And the cat would be mauled and deformed and absolutely destroyed by that black cat. And then the black cat will soon become a mama cat, a queen. Don't want that to happen. Okay, it's taking a while here. I think that we're winning by a little bit, but nothing huge. So let's just be careful, maintain our cool, and we'll be fine. That's good. Still pretty hungry. 1 pot pie doesn't really cut it for me these days, to be honest. While he's thinking, guys, we do have a sponsor for today. It is Kirkland Water. Make sure you go check them out. Kirkland Water, only found at Costco. It is It is probably the most amazing thing I've ever tasted in my life besides Skittles and possibly Funyuns, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Okay. Looks like he's just trying to scoop up pawns now. So let's go ahead and take advantage of this situation here. We have our knight in a pretty good spot, but yeah, our pawns are hanging. Is there a way we can cover both of these pawns? Not really. Sorry, both of these pawns. Not really. If we were to move over here, then he would just bring in his bishop. We wouldn't be the biggest fan of that happening. So instead, I think it would be best for us to just go ahead and take a pawn for a pawn. And then hopefully this knight can do some damage pretty soon. We'll see where to go. I mean, there's G7, but that's... Yeah, I mean, I'm just not getting any forks with the knight at the moment. You know what might be good is if he decides to take, I can move my rook over here to A1, preparing to take this weak pawn over here. Now we do have to calculate that. Let's say he took, we move over here. He probably takes this pawn. We move up here. And then he is in some real trouble. I think his only move would be to move closer to the rook. Then what do we do? Move over here. He takes. It seems like a risky method is the problem. Go here. He takes. We take the pawn. He has to move over here. We move here. Then he just takes our rook. I don't think we have a checkmate there is the problem. He's double attacking this pawn anyway, though. Perhaps there's a better move. Perhaps. It's tempting, though. It's tempting. I move here. He takes. He doesn't really have any major threats other than scooping up our pawns, but I don't know what we're going to do. Take. Then we'll have to get our queen in the picture somehow. I could push this pawn, but he's got some openings. He can go here and be just fine. If I were to move here, he'd take. But that's just trading off pieces. Oh, man. What do we do here, guys? I'm trying to calculate it. Camera angle makes it look like you're hiding from child support. Thank you. I am a child at heart, as they say. So many decisions. I go here, he takes, I take. I mean, that might be a little bit of a better position, but I'm so tempted to go here. Take. He moves here. I move here. Then he could just take. So there's no reason for that, is the problem. If I block. Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. To be completely honest with you. I mean, I think it slightly helps our position. Because then we have this pawn hanging. Take. He probably goes for this pawn next. Although my rook will be guarding it. I'm just not sure. Guys. I'm not seeing a way to accomplish this. Take. He has to move here. Bring in our other rook. Maybe it can be done. I'll just need to go here. He takes. I bring in the other rook. It'd be nice to have a pawn up before that. I think that's our best decision, though. I'm starting to regret not going here now. Take. And then he moves. I move here. And I don't even know what he does after that. That might actually be a checkmate. Should we ask for a take back? That's right. Yeah. I'm not super happy about that. That was probably our only chance to really go for it. Okay. Ooh, I can't go there. If I move here, offer a trade, and then if he rejects, then I'll die. It'd be nice to threaten this guy. Man, now I'm regretting not going for that earlier. I'm gonna, after this game, I'll go through the analysis and see if it would have worked. Let's see what's about to happen here. He'll take my rook if I move. Is that a checkmate? Let's see. He takes, I move. He moves here, and we should be fine, I think. Ay. Yeah, I don't think that's a checkmate. Obviously, it's a very bad spot. Man, that would have been so cool. Here. Threatening checkmate. I don't know what you could do about it. If he goes here, then he's blocking this. So I can't go here. Not to mention his queen. Okay, decides to go for it. Only one move. If he goes over here, And we'll just have to go for the trades, and that's going to kind of ruin everything. His best move is probably, let's see. Okay, so he's still coming in for the attack. I mean, I hate to say it, but we have to guard this. I feel like if we go here, he's just going to move here. But that would be fine, right? I don't know. Why did he go here? Because if he moves, then I'll just take him. Hopefully we're fine, but I feel like these last few moves have started to catch up with me. Oh, you know what? He's probably planning on going here. But yeah, I could take him, so we would be fine. Now if I go here, he'll just take with the queen. That'll be checkmate. So I think I have to go here. Dang it. Let's see. I just blundered my my queen. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. That was a bad ending for me. I was just getting too caught up in what was going on instead of just making moves, making decent moves. I was definitely winning as far as I can tell. But probably go here now and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe move up here and move my king. Yeah, this game's pretty much over. Oh. Can't really do anything. We'll just go here. Take, and then yeah, it's just a checkmate. Unfortunately. Man, I could have done so much better in that game. I think I was probably winning that game for like for most of it, I would assume. That spike right there, I bet you anything, that's it. All right, let's run through it. Man, I was just like second guessing myself too much, I think. All right. So we were doing well in the opening. We got a better position than him. And then, yeah, this. All right, let's run through it. Yeah, he would have had to give up his queen. Man, oh man, I should have known. So I move here. He takes. I move up here. That is a checkmate. He couldn't have done anything about it? I guess not. Dang it, guys. If I just thought like one further step, then I would have gotten it. I mean, that was a pretty easy one, too. I don't feel like I should have missed that. That's why you do your puzzles, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's go with the Sicilian this time. This would be a good spot. But his knight is currently covering it. I feel like everything's a little cluttered at the moment. Maybe I'll try to get this guy to move. Let's do that. Let's go and push on this light squared bishop. Get him to move away. And then we can open things up on the queen side a little bit more. Okay, he instead offers a trade, which I don't really feel like I want to do. Okay, we might be able to win 2 pawns, though. Look at this. Nope, he moves. That's all right. And this is like a weird position. Got 3 things stacked up on each other. I think it's the best move, though. Prepare to castle. Take a pawn while we're at it. He might try to fork the queen and bishop, though. So let's just make sure that we're careful for that. Man, I can't believe we had such a cool checkmate last game, and I just did not go for it. I knew it. I knew it in my heart and in my soul. I decided not to take it. Okay. But then he's going to go here. Dang it. No, he can't. Never mind. My bishop. So let's go and cover the bishop. If he decides to trade, then so be it. So be it. All right. He's going to bring in the queen. Look out. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Everything should be covered, though. It's a little annoying that I can't castle, but he... I don't really like him being there. I could go for this pawn, but is that what we want to do? How do we get his queen out of the picture? Yeah, I got no good methods at the moment. I'm kind of just frozen. I could go here. That would force a trade, but not in my favor because I'd be double stacking my pawns. I'd much rather move him with like the knight. But let's do the simplest option. Let's go ahead and take. Ooh, he's coming in hot. Ladies and gentlemen, he is coming in hot. Where is he going? Right here? He still doesn't really have any threats. I'd like to get rid of him, though. Just so I don't have to worry about him. Maybe here he takes and then I can castle. Let's do that. Okay, we're up by 2. Man, that last game is still bothering me, bro. Such a cool checkmate. Such a cool checkmate, and I just missed it. So I assume he's going to bring in the bishop in a moment. Let's just go ahead and prevent that so we don't have to worry about it. Probably just push our pawn here. Just kidding. That would not that would not fix the problem. Because then you just take. So I guess we'll just push our pawn. Unless we wanted to go here or something crazy. But let's just push the pawn. And then we'll go here in a moment and connect our rooks. Try to find a better place for our light squared bishop. You ever date someone who doesn't play chess? How do you explain your life choices? Okay, now he's gonna look to go here. My wife is actually beginning into chess recently. I'm pretty happy about it, to be honest. Pretty happy about it. So let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're gonna take that pawn, defend this spot. We could also take this pawn, but that's not what I want to do. I want to make sure that he... Oh, I should have moved the rook. What was I thinking? It's just stupid little stuff like that I mix up. Dang it. Okay. Well, I messed up, but not the end of the world yet. Maybe I should... Maybe I should go... I want to get on one of these squares, so that way I can VN kiddo the bishop and strike at his heart. But I don't really see any good opportunities for that. Dang it, I can't believe I saw the rook. I just ignored him. I am not defending this square right now. I am trying to protect the rook. That's okay. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? We're taking the pawn. We're taking the pawn. Oh, now he's coming in. Can we still stop him? Yes, but at a price. He's going to go here. Oh, no, he won't. Let's be careful. I should not be playing today. I feel like I am not up on my game. I did take a final earlier today, so maybe that's just messing with my brain. All right, let's go ahead and save our rook since he never took it, thank goodness. Why'd he go here, though? I'm not sure. I think we're fine. Oh, wait a sec. If we go here, he takes us, then our bishop's dead? Ladies and gentlemen, our bishop will die, I think. Because I can't cover him. Oh my goodness. Hopefully he doesn't see that. Hopefully he doesn't see that, because that would be an excellent opportunity for him. Yeah, move here, take, and then our bishop is basically done for. I can't. Really? Really? We gotta just get his queen out of here. It's our only choice. What if he goes here? I think we might be okay, but that was too close for comfort. He could move back and go for a trade. No, he can't. I think we're okay. That was that was a little scary, to be honest with you. What the heck, bro? Why is this guy moving so fast? Doesn't he understand that he's losing? I guess now he wants to go here. But then I'll just move back. We're up by 6, so like we're doing fine. Let's just not ruin this. Where is he trying to go? It has to be like maybe this square? But that's still not really going to accomplish anything. I think I should just start pushing this guy. If he goes here, then I can go here. Let's just start pushing our pawn, honestly. I think we're fine. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to trap this bishop in now, or else he's going to kill my queen. He's on the perfect square right now. But we're chilling. We're chilling. I think we should just move the queen. So if I move here, he'll put me in check, and then that's calling for some pretty hefty consequences. So instead, we're going to defend the rook, continue defending the pawn, and then we're just going to push this pawn to glory. And yeah, we should be good. I mean, this bishop is basically useless at the moment. He blundered. Okay. I feel like we did fairly well. Maybe in the opening there was a couple moves that weren't the greatest. Holy moly. Huh? He could have gone a checkmate on me? Really? Let's see if we can spot it. Well, that's what he did. I'm confused how he could get a checkmate on me like this. Take. Really? I'm surprised the game even looks like this. I thought I was winning more towards the end. Okay. What am I missing? He has no way to get me in check. I guess. I don't know. Show me. Of course. He didn't need his queen. He could have just done it with the rook and the bishop. I was thinking he needed a queen and a bishop to put me in checkmate, but that's not true. He could have done it with his rook. Man, that bishop was really annoying. That's why he was up so much. That's why he was up so much there. Okay, it looks like we did better than I thought in the opening. Maybe it wasn't a great idea to push your pawn like that, but the trade did help us. After all was said and done, we were in a pretty good position. We were up by 2. And then, yeah, and then I saw what he was trying to do. He wanted to move here. Then if I had pushed to prevent a checkmate, then he would have taken my rook. So what would have been better here? Huh? Let's move here. Whoa, stop. That was not his plan. Okay, and then he was going to go here. And then I have to push and sacrifice my rook, right? What am I missing? Oh, just bring in the queen. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I just didn't really want to go for a queen trade because my queen was in a pretty good spot. I was thinking once you come down to just the rooks and the pawns, it's pretty easy for a queen to just scoop them up. Okay. Well, I did that eventually. Oh, no, we're still in the hypothetical situation here. Okay, so that hurt me, allowing that bishop to come in. He never did take the rook, which I got kind of lucky with. But yeah, I guess that bishop and that rook were just really about to annihilate me. Thankfully, he didn't see the checkmate, just like I didn't see the checkmate last game. He decided to take, and that is ultimately what gave us a way better position until he blundered the queen. Okay. Let's keep going. In my dreams says, what's your daily rating and your bench press max? Be honest about both. My daily rating? My daily rating? What does that even mean? My current rating is 1342, if that's what you're asking. Man, we would be at 1350 right now if I just went for that checkmate. How dumb of me. How stupid of me. Okay, he plays this weird opening. I don't really know what it is. I don't really know what he's going for. But we could either just pin the knight, then he would just move, or we could just develop our own pieces. I feel like we should develop our own pieces. Maybe we'll go with the King's Indian this time around. See how that fares for us. So let's do that. Let's go with the King's Indian. But yeah, we're doing pretty good, guys. Like we're up at 1342 right now. I feel like most games we're winning. So hopefully 1400 will be here within the next month. Okay, our nice little pawn is blocking one of his knights from coming out, but he is able to go here. I don't want to trade though. What to do? He could always just take... Yeah, he would actually be winning a pawn if I did that. So let's not do that. I think let's instead try to push our pawn to c5. I'm not too sure what the best position would be here. I'd like to get rid of this bishop, but let's just keep developing. Okay, he's thinking the same thing, I guess. He's preparing to push. Let's go ahead and move in our knight. See if we can get a good trade here. And then we're going to push. Bring out our rook. If our rook could take over the c file, then that'd be awesome. Let's see. He does have a hanging pawn. I feel like he'd be better coming from the side. Let's do that. Free is free, right? If it's just hanging there, we might as well go for it. See what happens, you know. Bro's mouse slips more than my grandma on ice. I'm not mouse slipping, man. I'm just making bad moves. There's a difference. There's a difference. Then that is yummy. That's yummy Kirkland water. Go check them out, Costco.com, guys. I think that they are only where are we supposed to go here? Here, I think. Nah, he's wanting to move. He's wanting to get this nice spot. And he's defending. So maybe we'll move our knight and then try to take. Let's see. I don't like this spot, though. I feel like he could do some nasty work there. Maybe we'll move up first, and then we'll move our knight over. Let's do that. And then we're going to move our knight. But look at this guy. He's going to be defending that pawn as he takes back. Oh, man, he's really covering that knight now. If I go here, then he'll just help his bishop. I'd really like to take this guy, though, because if we could take... Well, we can't anymore, because now his queen's watching him. He's got us in a pretty good position right now. Yeah, this pawn will be super well covered, so I'm not the biggest fan of that. I think we'll move, and then we'll just push our own pawn. That's all I'm thinking. Yeah, because I don't want to help his pawn advance. Okay, he decides to take over the c file, which is what I was hoping to do at one point, but let's make him move, and then he's going to go here. I think we should just back our knight up, or our bishop up. Because, yeah, if I push the pawn, he'll most likely move here. That's just getting us into trouble. So let's prepare to push. Then he's not able to move here. He'll have to move. Yeah, looks like all the way up here, which would be very passive of him. So that would be much nicer. need a Tums. I got some heartburn from that pot pie. See what he decides to do, ladies and gentlemen. See what he decides to do. I mean, he could move here, but then we just fork him. Yeah, he's very passive right now. I think that's our biggest advantage. Is all these pieces are staring at basically nothing. His bishop's blocked in. His knight has nowhere to go. This knight can't really go anywhere. So maybe, yeah, he can't really go anywhere. So we're in a better position than he is. We're also fairly blocked in. But I think we have a good plan on how we're going to open things up. Move here, and then probably move here. He's got so many pieces covering that square, though. But yeah, first things first, let's just get the knight out of the way, and then we will continue onward. It'd be nice if we could have an open diagonal for our bishop at some point. That'll probably come closer to the end game. But that way, if his queen is moved, then what is your user? On Lichess, it's Underdone Toast. Same thing as here on YouTube, just like how it's spelt. Underdone Toast. Okay. He's going to try and make us move our bishop. We're going to do him first. And then we'll probably push our pawn even further so that way we can retreat. And I think that, well, then we're going to be blocking off our own bishop. I don't really like that. Maybe that was a mistake because now he's going to push. And a trade here is really just helping him. It's weakening my position. It's helping his bishop get in on the action. So, huh? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what is going on here? You're fine, am I? I mean, this he's just freaking me out. Whenever my opponent plays a silly willy move, then it just kind of freaks me out. I assume I'm going to push, and then he's just going to push, and I'm going to have to make a trade or something. Yeah. So I'm thinking he's weakened my position a little bit. He'll probably push his pawn, and then I'll just have to give it up. No? Okay, I'd like to create an open square for my knight. What is he trying to do? Save the knight? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we just push and then move back. Let's go ahead and do that. We're covered there. This pawn hasn't moved, so he's still blocked in. Yeah, I'm just not really sure what the point of that move was. Trying to weaken our position, but all he really did was give up his knight for nothing, so. Ugh. C4. Yeah, that was my original plan. Wait, you mean C5? I was originally planning on moving here, but I do not want him to open up this diagonal. MB. What is this guy doing? Is this guy eating like witchcraft cookies or something? I don't know. I think he's just blundering like crazy. Okay, well, obviously I don't want to take with the rook because then he would um just fork us. So I'll take with the pawn. Oh, he opened up his diagonal for the queen. R takes. Why? Rook takes. Take with the rook because he would have forked me anyway. That's what I was thinking anyway. He doesn't have any real threats with the queen at the moment, so I'm not too worried about that. I could try to push pawn to f4, but I also want to get my other rook in. If I were to push this pawn and he takes, then I might be able to take this pawn at some point, but that would be open up my king's position more. So first, let's go ahead and place our rook. Try opening this. Yeah, I'd like to at some point, but the problem is I'm blocking his bishop off at the same time as I'm blocking mine off. And I do not want to open this until I am good and ready. That probably means after his queen is moved. I mean, I could push and then take. But then his queen's coming in. I just don't really feel ready for that. He does have a hanging pawn at the moment, though. Maybe I should go for the trade. Just so that way I don't have to worry about him. He doesn't have any threats at the moment, so but I'm afraid that once this is open, he's gonna have a pretty good threat. You think I should trade? I mean, I think I should push this pawn though, right? Take. I'd be able to take him. Yeah, I don't like where that queen is, though. Also, I'm just taking way too much time thinking about all these things. I should just trust my instincts a little bit more. Yeah, I'm just taking too long because I'm talking too much. Kirkland, ladies and gentlemen, go check them out. Only at Costco.com. Highly recommend. 10 cents a bottle. Well, I guess it depends on where you live. But 10 cents where I'm at. He denies the trade. Okay. Now let's open things up. Now there's queens out of the picture. Let's see. Take. Oh, he wants to go here, doesn't he? Me no likey one bit. I don't really want to move. I don't want to get pinned. Yep, and there's the pin. Let's go over here. He has a dark squared bishop right now. H7. Decided to go F7 just because I hate corners. Hate corners as much as the next guy, you know. But he has a rook here. What I'm hoping can eventually happen. Okay, he decides to go for the trade. Yeah, now I really need to get this light squared bishop in on the action. Only good square for it right now is A6. He can actually take this pawn now. We're still up by 2, but I feel a little exposed. I feel a little bit exposed. My king's just... I mean, I think we're fine because these guys... If he takes, try playing queen to H4. Yeah, I mean, that would be making some threats. Like I said, though, I'd like to bring in my bishop first, though. But we could try that. He might... Yeah, I can't really go in for a trade because this pawn's actually doing a lot of good for us right now. I gotta play faster. Gotta play faster. Okay, he decides to defend. Let's bring that bishop in while we're thinking about it, and then where can we move the rook? The rook is pretty much useless right now, unfortunately. We could try bringing him over to G8. But okay, now he's coming back in, wanting to take this pawn, I suppose. We'll just go and cover that. I gotta move this stinking guy. He's blocking me from getting in on the action. Let's just really start getting all of our pieces in on the game. We do have to play fairly quickly here. How are we going to attack him like this? We need more pawns. We need more pawns for the attack, ladies and gentlemen. We're able to win this pawn now. Maybe that's what I should have done. I should have just taken the pawn, but... Okay, not really sure what he's doing there. Trying to come here? Okay, we're trying to get our pieces in more on the offensive. Let's see if we can get something good going here. Could move here. Probably with the rook, actually. Bring the rook in. What if we were to go up here? That's not going to do much because he has an escape square. We could try pushing our rook, placing him in check. He moves here. But his queen's on a light square, so that's not really going to help us too much. Bishop on g7. Okay, he's going in for the rook. Oh man, we gotta play quick. Let's go for this pawn. It'd be awesome if we could push this pawn up. Then we could start going in for a checkmate. He's probably just gonna start putting me in check. I'm going too slow. Gonna lose on time if I don't be smarter about this. He would have taken me anyway. Sounds good, some random dude. Dang it, I should have won that. I was just taking way too long. Yeah, man, I should have won that game. Shoot. Really? Is that bad of a move? Why was that so terrible for me? Man, we really should have won that. I can't believe I just timed out. I'm sorry. I love my audience, but I'm talking too much. I'm second guessing myself too much. Yeah, like that was an easy win. Okay. But why was this such a terrible move? Let's see if we can figure it out. He can't go here because then we could just take. So I don't see. Let's ask the computer. Oh, it's because he's about to come in for a hardcore attack with that queen. Yeah, he's about to go here. And then he has his rook. Man, that's a terrible spot. Come on, we're so close to 1400. I'm doing pretty well in these games. I just all it takes is one mistake, ladies and gentlemen. One mistake, or just taking too long in my moves. All right. Time to hone in. Time to hone in and get to 1400 tonight, right now. Right now. I don't care what it takes. Huh? We went here. He would move here. Why not? Do. Let's prevent him from pushing here. Oh, wait a sec. Okay. I think we're fine. Let's see. He goes here. Take. Yeah, I think we're still okay, actually. Want to get this knight out of the way. If I go here, he's just going to go for the trade, though. Let's see what he does. Okay. I think we'll take with the knight. I feel like we're stretching our pieces a little too thin, though. We can't cover with... Well, I guess we could move here. But then we're going to be doubling up on pawns. So let's take with the knight instead. And then we'll place... Yeah, this would probably be a good spot for our knight. We could go over here at some point. So I think we'll leave our knight there for a moment. Oh, interesting. Okay. Do we just move? Get our king out in the open, but we would be winning a piece. I really hope I'm not blundering this. I think we're good. His knight is not able to do anything right now. Okay. Our knight's fine because of our bishop. But I'd like to go here, and then here, and then here. So let's try that. You can't take the pawn because we're defending. All right, I feel like our position's just a little messed up right now. I think we should just... Let's see. I need to defend this pawn. He's just hanging out all alone. A lot of decisions to make right now. If I go here, then he takes, then I take. Maybe that's the best decision. It's definitely the simplest, but I'm already covered. But I don't want to go here because then you take... I take... Well, actually, that might be good because then I could go over here. Let's do that. Let's move here, and if he takes, then I can take, and I'm covering this pawn. Seems like a good decision. And then I can go ahead and castle. Let's see what he does. Okay. So looks like maybe time to trade. Yeah, it's the only good choice I'm really seeing. But we're going to be down a pawn, though. Let's take. And then move here. Take. Decisions. Go here. He takes. I could move back here. Let's do that. I don't want to give up this knight. Not yet. So let's move here instead. Double attacking the pawn. And if he decides to push, then I'll just move over here or something. Yeah, I think that was the best move for us. Let's see what he does. Let's see. Whoa! Coming in hot. Coming in hot, ladies and gentlemen. Shoot, that was actually a good move. Because now our defense is screwed up. Bring our rook back. Actually, you know what? We could put our rook here and be fine. But then he'll just take our pawn. Me no likey. Go here. He takes. Maybe we could trap him? Well, that's what I'm thinking, is maybe we could do a queen trap. But let's double check here. He takes. I come up here. He can't take here. He can't take here. Can't take here. He can't go here. Yeah, I think that's a queen trap. So let's do it. We love queen traps when we could get it. Also, that was a really quick shower. Very quick shower, but that's good. Quick showers are good. Yeah, it's definitely something you want to watch out for when you bring your queen in so far to your enemy's position. Is you're always thinking to yourself like, yeah, queen's not gonna get trapped. It's fine. Keep a few escape routes and we'll be all right. But nah, I had it happen just the other day actually. Queen traps, they kind of stink when you fall into them. Oh, let's see. I'll just move. I'll just ignore him because I don't care. I'm here for one reason and one reason only, ladies and gentlemen, and that is to take that queen. Take that queen. Let's see what he does. He's double checking. He's triple checking. He's saying there's got to be something I can do. There must be something I can do. But alas, there's not. He's just going to have to give it up. He doesn't resign, but that's okay. Okay, as to which one to take with, probably the bishop. And then I like to get my queen here so I could threaten a checkmate. But let's see if he moves his bishop first. Oops. It's just sitting there. How am I only up by 1? He took what? A rook? Oh, 3 pawns and a rook. Okay. That's fine, though. Okay, he does move away. Yeah, I'm thinking we take and then move here, threaten a checkmate. And we can also threaten to go right here. Quite the nasty little spot. Okay, he wants to go here. So we can't go here yet, because if he took, then we would be pinned. Go here, he takes. I think the best thing to do is just guard that pawn. And then we'll go here. Or here. If we go here, he'll probably just block. So let's take a rook while we can. We'll just take that one, so that would be fine. Let's see, wait, take. Why did he do that? I don't know. Okay. Now we can go over here and take the other rook, because he decided not to do anything about it. Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, if they do something random like that, it's not always quite as random as you're thinking. But we're still winning. I think we're fine. But, yeah, sometimes a really random move just ain't so random. Ain't so random. All right. This game's over. We should be fine. Let's just not make any major blunders, and yeah, we should come out on top. Block off his knight from gaining closer. Probably get our knight out, because I don't want him to block us in. That would be pretty. Only threaten mate when you get the chance. It's true. Don't be too hasty, because a random mate is a very pointless mate. All right, let's bring in all of our pieces here. Probably just leave our bishop back here. He's probably wanting to go to this square. G3 would not be good for us. So let's prevent that by going here. If he wants to trade, then that's fine. Let's get our knight out. I guess not really many places to go. And then bring in the rook and finish this. Maybe go here. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, his knight actually doesn't have very many good spots right now. I'm thinking move here. Okay, we're fine. Oh, dang it. We can't even get close to him. Let's try to get this bishop to move. Then we could get our rook to the D file. Oh, I see what he's up to. I see what he's up to, ladies and gentlemen. Take, take, take. I mean, again, like, trades are good for us. Oh, I gotta plug in my laptop. Yeah, I'm okay if he wants to do trades. Let's just make sure that he doesn't like get on this square or anything. Keep our pieces on opposite colored squares, if at all possible. We'll just go and take this pawn. And then maybe start marching this guy up. We should bring our other knight in, though. Bring in all the pieces, all of them. What's my laptop at? That would really stink if it just died on us. It's at 10%. Do I want to risk it? Probably not. I'm getting the charger. I'm not going to risk it. Hey. You get out of here, young man. I got to get. I'm sorry. Don't worry. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm just plugging it in. Okay. Okay, we'll go here next. All right, quickly, ladies and gentlemen, plug it in before it's too late. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, let's just play quick. Let's just play quick so that we are fine and dandy. Take this pawn. We can march this guy up. We could do a trade, but I don't want to. Where are you going, big fella? Let's make a pass pawn. Let's just finish this. Let's just finish this, ladies and gentlemen. This will be my last game, ladies and gentlemen. Wifey just got home. It's over, brother. Now, I really feel like we should be at 1400 by now. But, oh well. Bing, bing, bing. We'll get to 1400. I'm really hoping we get to 1400 sometime in the next couple weeks here. Hopefully during my very short school break. I think it's possible. I mean, I've been playing fairly well. I keep making dumb little mistakes, and then that blows the entire thing. But it is what it is, you know. I think if I find a day where I could just sit down and just play for like 5 or 6 hours, which I can only really do if my wife is out of town, then that will be my opportunity to just really quick launch right up there. But, you know, those opportunities don't come very often. Okay, pushing the pawn apparently was the right move. We got into a better position right off the bat. And then, yeah, he just trapped his queen. That gave us the win. After that is basically just trading off pieces. So, yeah, how do we go up in our ranking today? Or are we like flat? We're completely flat. Great. Man, we had some good games today, but little things just ruin it. That's all right. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, favorite, share, follow, favorite, and share with all of your friends. Go check our sponsors, links in the description. We got skills.com, and go make sure you get your Kirkland Waters